What does it truly mean to be an American? At a young age in elementary school, we were taught to believe that Americans are dominant over all other countries. I believed that America was the only country with full democracy. However, in my high school years, mainly junior year, I began to understand that America was special in some aspects, but not all. America, through my eyes, is special because of its diversity and its faith in the dream of success. This can be seen through the sources we've read, such as The Price of Inequality, The Great Gatsby, and Turok. I believe to be an American today is to be diverse and to keep faith in the chase of success. Over the summer of 2016, my family and I took a cruise throughout Greece and Italy to celebrate my sister's graduation. On the trip, I had a very pleasant time. However, over time I began to see a consistency. Each place that we visited had little diversity. On our trip, I was only able to pick out a handful of Asians that did not look like tourists. Diversity is what I believe defines America, because it is the only place where you can find a culture based on a melting pot of different countries. We can see this through many different restaurants. America is the only country that gives its citizens endless choices of food from around the globe. This allows us as American citizens to become more knowledgeable of other ethnicities and their culture. I also found a greater understanding of American diversity through my interview with my dad. He explained that he attended a school in Van Nuys which had many different races. However, he never noticed a race among his friends. I believe this gives America a greater definition to what it means to be a citizen, because it shows our society is so integrated with diversity. Other countries may have some diversity amongst its communities, but America was built by and for immigrants to grow and share their culture with each other. I also believe that to be an American is to strive to achieve goals no matter how tangible. For instance, Turok explains that there are 3 distinct rules to escape poverty and move up the ladder economically. These rules state that to achieve success you must attain an education that is higher than a high school diploma, marry but not too early, and wait to have kids. These 3 guidelines proves that the American dream is still alive. For instance, the increase in people attending college shows us that we can achieve economic security through hard work. Turok also argues that success comes from the parents' effort to push their kids in the right direction. This can be shown through my mother's experience. Growing up in Ohio, my mother was the daughter of an art teacher and a waitress. Although they were poor, my grandparents made it clearly evident that education was the way out by entering all 3 of their daughters into private schooling. Along with a better education, my grandparents pushed her very hard on getting schoolwork done first before pleasure. This is living proof that the American dream is still alive, because it shows how my mother attained success through using the tools the country had provided her. However, Stiglitz counters the statement that the American dream is dead through the emphasis on the growing inequality gap. He states that the hope for success is dead because it is becoming increasingly harder to rise up the social ladder. He states that because the wealth of a middle-class family has stagnated while the rich have become richer, the American dream for success is dead. However, this is not true because there is still a way out for success among Americans. I believe that an American has the ability to choose their own path for success and has the ability to gain economic stability through schooling and keeping your mind on the prize. However, we can also see the materialistic virtues of American society through The Great Gatsby. In the novel, we see society being shifted towards a want for materialism and a life based on security, not companionship. This may counter how the American dream is false. However, I believe it is still alive. This can be seen through Turok's argument. If we as Americans live a devoted life to bettering our education and ourselves, we will have the key to prosper. In conclusion, I believe the definition of an American means to be diverse and enriched in many different cultures, and to chase the dream of economic success. We're the only country in the world who bases their culture off others and builds amongst it. We also are unique in our want to chase success because it is in our pastime. In conclusion, I believe America is unique in some, but not always. However, characteristics that make us unique shine bright.